Gentlemen, let's be honest, after 50, your body begins to whisper warnings you once ignored. Your energy dips, your confidence flickers, and those early morning signs of vitality, the ones that used to make you feel alive, start to fade. But here's the truth that too many men overlook. Age doesn't have to mean decline. Your body is not giving up on you, it's waiting for you to start giving back. Every cell, every hormone, every heartbeat is still fighting for you. You just need to feed that fire the right fuel. Tonight, I want you to look at something so simple, so natural, and so profoundly powerful that it can restore what time has quietly taken away. 1 tablespoon of a miracle that works while you sleep, nourishing your blood vessels, reigniting testosterone balance, and bringing back that morning confidence that tells you you're still strong, still capable, and still in control of your manhood. That oil is extra virgin olive oil, a golden elixir that has stood the test of centuries. But this isn't about pouring it on your salad. This is about understanding how 1 tablespoon before bed can become a ritual of recovery, a symbol of reclaiming your health, vitality, and self-respect. Because olive oil is not just food, it's medicine. It's rich in heart-protecting monounsaturated fats, antioxidants that calm inflammation, and compounds that awaken blood flow. You see, men over 50 don't lose performance because of lack of desire, it's because circulation weakens, hormones fluctuate, and the cells that once pulsed with life become sluggish. Olive oil addresses all of that from the inside out. When you take 1 tablespoon before bed, you're doing more than nourishing your body, you're sending a message to your system: restore, rebuild, and reignite. Studies show olive oil enhances nitric oxide levels, the key molecule that relaxes blood vessels, and improves flow where it matters most. It helps the body produce testosterone naturally by reducing oxidative stress in the testes and protecting your vital organs from aging faster than they should. And when you sleep, your body goes to work. Growth hormone spikes. Cells repair. Blood flow improves. It's in those quiet nighttime hours that transformation begins, not in the gym, not in the clinic, but right there in your bed, fueled by nature's liquid gold. But here's the catch: you must make it a ritual, not a one-time experiment. Your body responds to consistency, not convenience. Every night, that tablespoon becomes a signal that you value your health, your masculinity, and your life. It's not just an act of nutrition, it's an act of self-respect. Imagine waking up again with that surge of energy, that sense of vitality you thought was lost forever. Imagine feeling that spark of youth returning, not through pills, not through expensive treatments, but through a simple, natural choice that honors your body's own intelligence. That's the power of small habits repeated with intention. Gentlemen, your second youth doesn't start with a doctor's prescription, it starts with a decision. The decision to treat your body like a masterpiece that still has time to shine. To stop accepting fatigue and fading performance as normal. Because normal isn't destiny. It's just a reflection of neglected choices. So tonight, take that tablespoon of olive oil with pride. Make it a promise to your heart, your hormones, and your health. Let it symbolize your commitment to fight back against decline. Because your strength was never lost, it was waiting to be awakened. Your body still remembers how to be strong, you just have to remind it. Deep within your muscles, your bloodstream, and your hormones lies a blueprint of vitality that time has not erased. What most men forget after 50 is that the body does not simply age, it adapts to how it's treated. When you move less, it slows down. When you eat poorly, it weakens. When you stop challenging it, it forgets what it means to thrive. But when you fuel it with life-giving nutrients, when you choose small, intentional actions like taking 1 tablespoon of olive oil before bed, you awaken that sleeping strength that has been there all along, waiting for your command. Your body listens to the signals you send it. Every drop of olive oil becomes a whisper to your cells, telling them to wake up, to repair, to circulate, to regenerate. That golden oil carries more than healthy fats. It carries a message of restoration. It's packed with monounsaturated fats that keep your arteries supple and open, antioxidants that fight inflammation, and compounds that protect testosterone-producing cells from oxidative damage. These are not small effects, they are the foundations of renewed energy, passion, and endurance. When blood flow improves, everything changes. The heart pumps more efficiently, oxygen reaches every corner of your body, and the very organs that define your masculinity receive what they need to perform with vigor. Olive oil doesn't just feed your body, it rejuvenates the engine that drives your manhood. Many men accept fatigue, stiffness, and decreased performance as signs of aging when, in reality, they are signals of neglect. The body doesn't lose its ability to perform, it loses the resources it needs to perform well. But when you restore those resources, when you feed your system with natural compounds that support hormonal balance and vascular health, you rediscover what your body was always capable of doing. You're not reinventing yourself, you're remembering yourself. Think back to your younger years, how your body responded to effort, to energy, to rest. That vitality hasn't vanished, it's just buried under layers of stress, poor habits, and years of ignoring the body's quiet requests for care. Olive oil works as a gentle yet powerful reminder. It's not a quick fix or a magic trick, it's a consistent messenger that tells your system, we're coming back. Each night you take it, your body begins to trust that it's being cared for again. Blood vessels start to open, nitric oxide levels rise, and hormones begin to stabilize. That's when you start feeling the changes: better sleep, clearer focus, improved stamina, and yes, the natural return of those morning signs of vitality that once defined your confidence. Your body has an incredible memory for wellness. When it receives the right nourishment, it begins to recreate the internal chemistry that once made you unstoppable. The olive oil becomes more than nutrition, it becomes a symbol of your decision to reawaken what you thought time had taken away. It's the moment you stop surrendering to decline and start reminding your system that you are still capable, still powerful, and still in control. The body you live in has been waiting for that signal, for that one choice that says you're ready to rise again. Every organ, every cell, every heartbeat responds to how you treat it. Feed it right, and it will fight for you. Move it, and it will move you forward. Respect it, and it will return that respect in ways that reignite your health, your strength, and your confidence as a man who refuses to fade silently into age. Small habits build great comebacks. True transformation doesn't happen in grand gestures or overnight miracles, it happens in the quiet moments of discipline that no one else sees. 1 tablespoon of olive oil before bed might seem insignificant, but it's a decision that carries weight. It represents commitment, consistency, and the will to change. It's the moment you choose to take control of your health instead of surrendering it to time. Every great comeback in life, whether physical, mental, or emotional, begins with one small habit repeated with purpose. The body does not respond to talk, it responds to action. And when you take that single, simple step each night, you're teaching your body to heal, to restore, and to believe that recovery is possible. The magic of olive oil isn't only in its nutrients, it's in the message it sends to your system. Each time you make that choice, you're saying to your body, I'm ready to rebuild. You're telling your blood vessels to relax, your hormones to balance, and your metabolism to reignite. Science shows that habits done consistently reshape the body's chemistry. When you make a nightly ritual of feeding yourself something clean and natural, your cells begin to expect nourishment instead of neglect. Your liver detoxifies more efficiently. Your heart pumps more powerfully. Your brain sharpens. Your body begins to trust you again. And when your body trusts you, it performs for you. This single nightly act has the power to reprogram your mindset as well. Because discipline builds confidence. When you follow through on even the smallest commitment, you prove to yourself that you are still in control. That's where transformation starts, not in waiting for motivation, but in showing up despite how you feel. A tablespoon of olive oil may not feel heroic, but every time you do it, you're laying another brick in the foundation of your comeback. The men who regain their vitality don't do it through extremes, they do it through consistency. They understand that the body rewards the man who respects routine. Over time, that simple ritual becomes symbolic. It's not just it's ownership. It's a declaration that you will no longer live reactively, letting age dictate your story. It's the quiet rebellion against the belief that decline is inevitable. Each night, you take action that reinforces your strength, and the results accumulate. Your blood vessels become more flexible, improving circulation to every part of your body. Your cells receive more oxygen. Your energy in the morning starts to rise. You begin to notice sharper focus, better mood, deeper rest. You start to feel momentum, and momentum is powerful. This habit also taps into something greater, self-respect. Because when you care for your body consistently, you begin to see yourself differently. You start to move with purpose again. You hold your posture higher. You carry a renewed sense of pride, not from vanity, but from the realization that you're no longer neglecting what's sacred, your health. That tablespoon becomes a nightly promise, a ritual of rebirth that says, I am choosing to live fully again. It's that repetition, night after night, that turns intention into identity. What you repeat becomes who you are. And once you create one powerful habit, others begin to follow naturally. You might start walking more, sleeping better, eating cleaner, and thinking clearer. The chain reaction begins, and your body, mind, and spirit align with that one decision. That's the beauty of small habits. They don't just change what you do, they change how you think, how you feel, and how you show up in the world. The tablespoon of olive oil is not the end goal, it's the beginning of a mindset that thrives on consistency. A mindset that knows the smallest daily victories eventually become the greatest comebacks of your life.